I'm here at Walgreens and I'm picking up my prescription for my urinary tract infection, and it just dawned on me that I'm being treated for bipolar with cannabis. And the thing is, it's not a normal thing to be treating bipolar with cannabis. And the psychiatrist that I had an appointment with yesterday, which I missed, by the way, because I was sleeping off the high, and I have ADHD, and it makes it very difficult for me to keep my appointments. So I'm rescheduling, and he suggested that I be treated for all of my conditions, which are PTSD, ADHD, anxiety, depression, bipolar, which I have atypical bipolar, which I don't know what that means, with psychosis, I guess is the way I understand it, but I don't really know. So I have breaks from reality, and I had my last one in let's see, when was it? It was while I was working, and then my last one before that was in 2014, which is what got me on disability. And it was a year before my uncle was sentenced. My uncle is John Carroll, and he's the one that was sentenced for anyway, so that's kind of what prompted my book. My uncle was the one that was sentenced for raping the children who were on the specialized school bus in Davis County, and that's kind of what prompted my writing the book. And it was because I came to the realization that that is why I am exploring as to why there's so much rape and incest and all of that in my family, and why I have been raped and my children have been raped, and lots of that going on in my family. And I'm going to write a book about that. And I have a lot of sex problems, and why I'm being treated for that, and PTSD, and I think that might be part of the problem, and why cannabis is probably one of the most effective things that I can use as far as managing those things in my life. But it interferes probably with the bipolar, so it's tricky as far as how I approach that in my mental health. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. And I didn't want to make this post because I'm not dressed yet for the day, and I know you guys are kind of getting tired of looking at me looking so haggard throughout the day, but I wanted to look like Brene Brown, you know, with shame and guilt being under control, but they're not. So there's this post, and my car's running, so I'm not going to make it very long, but there's a little tidbit about why I'm using cannabis and how this YouTube channel is going to be about cannabis and my exploration with it and whether or not I continue using it.